We're just being awkward.
That's what we do. Just being ourselves. Being ourselves. You're a bot, I'm a bot, we're all bots, yeah! Hi, I'm QueenMaeee, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna kind of go into how Mayman and I, as he's known online, also I might call him Alan, his actual real name, how we met for the first time. So, do you want to talk about how long we've been dating, how long we've been engaged?
We have been dating since December 2014, which is ages ago. So that's 5.5 years ago.
Yup, I still put up with you. I don't know how.
And believe it or not, we've been engaged since July of 2016.
That's so
quick. Which is
quick.
Almost 4 years.
Yeah, and we're still engaged.
A year and a half into dating him, we got engaged. Had to lock her up early.
He put a ring on it, but I lost it. Maybe for another time, another story. When is the first moment you remember seeing me? And I'll kind of say mine after you say yours.
So the first time I remember seeing you, I was playing pool with one of my friends at the dorm that I was staying at. And I was playing pool and I noticed a girl was looking at me. I caught a girl looking at me, so I wanted to act all cool, so I tried to make a really cool pool shot, and of course I missed. But she didn't notice that. So that's the first time I remember seeing you.
Yeah, mine's really similar. So I was walking out to go hang out with friends. We lived in the same dorm, but we didn't live in like on the same floor. I was on my way out to go hang out with friends with one of my friends, and I literally caught his eye for like 2 seconds. And he was playing pool. I didn't see the poor pool shot. Lucky you, because you got me. Yeah. But no.
First impression.
All I remember is thinking quick second at this guy standing over doing pool, thinking that, wow, he's cute. That's it. That was the whole first impression. We actually didn't say anything the first time we saw each other. It wasn't until later on, which we'll get into it here in a second.
Yeah, it wasn't like until a couple weeks later. Right?
Yeah, that we actually physically said something to each other. But it's really funny. There was actually a party that we went to. So he was in a fraternity, and me and my friends went to this party that his fraternity was hosting, and I took a picture with someone that I was hanging out with at the time, and he was actually in the background of that photo. I looked everywhere for the photo, and I cannot find it for the life of me. But it was funny seeing that. Like, I think we were a year into dating when we realized that he was in the background of that photo. We should have saved it. We failed.
Should have. Screenshots are key in 2020.
Oh boy, did we fail.
That party was a few months before we met, right?
Yeah. So like, I think the pool thing happened in like September, and then we actually talked for the first time in November. I think that party was sometime in like the end of September.
No.
October. When
I
was it?
actually remember the exact day we first met each other.
Yeah?
It was December 1st.
Yeah? Oh yeah, that was the first day we met each other. You're right. We went kind of fast when we first started, when we actually talked to each other. You want to talk about the first time that we actually talked to each other?
Sure.
You say yours, I'll say mine.
Okay. So I remember I just had to go all the way to my parents' house to pick up a package in the pouring rain. I had to go park my car in the pouring rain. Then I got back in and I noticed that the girl that saw me playing pool was going to get on the same elevator as me. We got on the same elevator together and I was so awkward. I could barely talk to her. All I remember is us having the first impression of saying hi to each other and introducing each other's names. And then as soon as I got off the elevator, I got off the elevator first, I said, "Nice to meet you." And that's all I said. I didn't ask for her number or anything like that.
This is literally what he did. Nice to meet you. And he got off the
elevator. I was
elevator.
so awkward.
All right, my story is very, very similar. So I was in a really good mood that day. It was raining, like you said, but I was actually finally like finding my stride in college. It was freshman year of college, first semester. So I actually just ended things with this guy that was kind of toying with me, and I was just like, for the first time, I was just trying to do things that I wouldn't normally do. So there's actually 2 elevators in our dorm. So there's one that I typically took, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna mix up the day. I did not see that he was getting on it at all. Just decided, because I wanted to meet new people, so I was on a mission to meet new people and like talk to new people. So I hopped on this elevator. I saw that it was him. I don't even think it registered with me that you were the guy that shot pool. I just thought,
really?
remember hopping
I remember
on. You remember me?
Yeah.
I hopped on the elevator and I was just in a good mood because I was finally free of that douchebag, meeting people, really finding my stride in college. And I remember wearing rain boots and I was just like, hi, how are you doing? And he was like, good. This is us going up. And I don't even remember the next conversation. I don't think we said anything.
No, it felt really awkward for me mostly because I'm an awkward person, but also because
we're both awkward.
There was a third party there, some random person neither of us knew.
Yeah, but they didn't get on initially though. So initially it was just him and I on the elevator, and then I said, hi, how are you doing? He said, good. Said nothing else. Then we go up to the second floor, someone hops on the elevator, so it's the three of us. And then I think your dorm was on like the third floor?
The fourth floor.
Fourth floor. It was the next floor that we stopped at. And he got off the elevator and went, nice to meet you. Like literally imagine headbanging. That's what I remember seeing. Yeah. I kind of forgot about you, to be honest. I remember thinking in the moment that you were cute, but I didn't think oh, I need to find his number or anything like that. What kind of happened with you after the elevator incident?
Well,
dun, dun, dun.
I knew that one of my friends knew you, so I chickened out and just asked him for your number.
So he texted me later that day, because this was early afternoon.
It was like a few hours later, like around dinner time.
Yeah, yep. I was actually hanging out with people. There was actually this guy that was wanting to, I'm pretty sure date me. Let's call this guy Bailey.
From back at home.
From back home that didn't go to college, they were visiting. Yeah. But I was hanging out with Bailey and my roommate. I was hanging out with my roommate and her boyfriend, and this guy was actually trying to hit on me, but I didn't want him.
Not her boyfriend, but the guy with her boyfriend.
Yeah. And I get a text and it's like, hey, it's Alan. I was like, who the hell is Alan? And I was like, who? And he was like, Alan from the elevator. And I was like, Alan from the elevator, Alan from the elevator. Oh, Alan from the elevator, the one that didn't talk. He didn't leave his mark, to say the least.
Not in the first impression, at least.
No. Did we ask each other's names on the elevator?
We did.
Yeah, we missed that part. On the elevator, I asked how he was doing. I said, hi, my name's Chelsea. How are you doing? He said, good, I'm Alan. That was the whole conversation until, nice to meet you. You gotta do it with me. Do it right. Nice to meet you. And then we texting all that night, and then I remember hanging out the next day. And we can go into our first date and hang out if you want. Make sure you comment below. 1, how did you meet your significant other that you're with right now? I want to hear it. And 2, if you want to hear the video on our first date. It was super awkward.
Wasn't as awkward as the first encounter.
No, it was not as awkward as the first encounter, but it was super awkward. So comment below if you want to hear the story of Mayman and I's first date. You just saw a hot babe and you were like, I gotta lock that down.
Year and a half later, engaged.
It was so early. It was so early. I told him when we got engaged that I was gonna make him, that I didn't want to get married just yet because I was too young. And yeah, I think we both felt that way, even though you proposed.
Oh yeah.
Which makes no sense. But yeah.
But commitment was nice.
Commitment was nice. He locked me down. No other guys could come get my number. There were others.
There will always be others.
I just love it that you were so awkward, because it's like, oh, I found my partner because I'm awkward. We can be awkward together. Ready? I hope you all have an amazing day. If you haven't already, please check out my Twitch channel. My link is on the screen. Point to the screen. And down below. Now go down. You gotta go down, like this. Lower.
Oh. There we go.
Make sure you check it out. Mayman sometimes makes an appearance, not too often though. He likes to game in silence, unlike me. How loud on a scale of 1 to 10 would you say I am?
12.
12? I was thinking that you were gonna say 100, so I'll take 12.
Earphone Buster. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And
Do it again.
Don't forget to turn on those bell notifications
to get a notification as
soon as the video goes live.
Yeah! Have an amazing day and peace!